Metrics. The Supply Chain Council has developed the Supply Chain Operations Reference Model, or SCORE, as a useful set of metrics for measuring business performance in 5 key process areas: plan, source, make, deliver, and return. The Council's guidance on the use of SCORE recognizes the key role that metrics can provide. Firstly, in determining how well an organization does in each of the areas, and secondly, in identifying areas for improvement. Remember, KPIs are metrics, but not all metrics are KPIs. Supply chain metrics have 3 crucial components. 1. They must translate financial objectives and targets into effective measures of operational performance. 2. They must translate operational performance into accurate predictions of future earnings or sales. 3. They must engineer behavior across the supply chain that supports the organization's overall business strategy. What is SCORE? A management tool used to address, improve, and communicate supply chain management decisions within a company and with suppliers and customers of a company. Measurement allows us to understand whether performance is improving or worsening. The results of any measurement need to be assessed and action needs to be taken before a supplier's performance causes problems. It can be difficult to quantify some of the benefits of supplier development, such as increased competitiveness, improved working relationships, increased customer satisfaction, and fewer quality problems. Check. What are the 3 crucial components of supply chain metrics? Establishing KPIs enables supplier performance to be both measured and subsequently managed. Only those business metrics which have been identified as critical to an organization's success are called KPIs. KPIs are therefore a subset of all the metrics within the organization. KPIs can be used to produce a supplier scorecard as part of performance management. The contract manager should provide regular feedback to the supplier on their performance against the agreed KPIs and should include this in any review of supplier performance. What is supplier scorecard? Reports used to track a supplier's achievement of or progress towards targets or goals, which can include quantitative and qualitative data. Costs. KPIs can relate to purchase price and/or cost. Cost performance will be particularly important in construction projects where cost-based pricing is used. Price measures can include marketplace competitiveness, discounts and payment terms offered, flexibility, estimated timelines, and accuracy. Cost-based metrics. A more useful approach than price measures is to measure the impact of a set of cost-based metrics on the running of the business. What is cost-based metrics? Measurement of organizational performance using cost. For more sophisticated metrics, we can explore the total cost of ownership, or TCO. This examines a much wider range of costs incurred by the business. In the above example, we look only at a single budgeted area. However, the business will incur costs elsewhere to process the good or service, either in operational costs, delivery and storage, or in fixed overheads. These are often hard to quantify and difficult to attribute to a single activity. TCO aims to look at the cost sustained from the point of delivery of raw materials to the product's final conversions into a saleable good. Each element of the TCO is subject to change, but it is useful to include them in cost calculations because they enable organizations to better predict supplier cost performance. A higher invoice cost might actually be more cost-effective than a lower invoice cost once the TCO has been established. TCO is a more proactive and comprehensive approach than one that focuses only on price. But understanding a supplier's cost structure may prove challenging and TCO can be complex to implement. Table 1.1 Cost Measures. Table headers. Key performance area. Cost per price. Key performance indicator. To contract. To industry benchmark. Measurement. To contract. Amount of rejected invoice as a consequence of incorrect pricing. Performance target. To contract. All goods or services are invoiced at contracted rate or less. KPI of 2 industry benchmark. Measurement. Periodic industry benchmark of all unit pricing. Performance target of 2 industry benchmark is price paid is at industry or market benchmark plus minus 2%. A simple supply scorecard for cost might include the following cost factors. How stable the pricing of a particular product or service is. How accurate and timely the processing of invoices? What cost reductions initiatives are in place?